Kelsey here, and today I'm going to be doing a review slash demo using 3 new products that I haven't tried before by Garnier, and it's their curl treat stylers. And I used all 3 in this video just so I can give you guys a full review on each product and like the textures and how they feel in my hair and all that. But these are the final results, and my hair clearly turned out really pretty. I really like how it turned out. Super defined, really soft. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So I did start this wash and go with cleansed, deep conditioned hair, and I'll link what I used to cleanse and deep condition my hair in the description box if you guys are curious about that. But the first product that I ended up applying was the Smoothie, and here it says this is for defining, and I decided to put this in first because the texture to me felt the most like a leave-in conditioner. It's very, very smooth. It's definitely a smoothie, and it says defining on the front of the jar, but to me this is more moisturizing. It defined my hair some, but I feel like if I would have just applied this, then I wouldn't have had enough hold. So if you're someone that likes a lot of hold, I wouldn't recommend this as like a one product wash and go. I just wouldn't, just because it's not going to give you the amount of definition that you're looking for, in my opinion. So I really thought this was a good starter product, just something to put in before you put in your other styler, or if you use a gel or something. I was expecting this to be a little bit more defining on its own, but like I said, to me the texture is more similar to a leave-in conditioner or something like that. So I applied this to all 4 quadrants of my hair, and I just worked it through, and I didn't use my Denman brush with this yet just because, like I said, I didn't feel like it was a styler texture. And on the front it says this is for fine normal hair. My hair is not really fine, but it still did a good job at moisturizing my hair. But defining, kind of. I wouldn't say like it did an amazing job at defining, because I wouldn't define this as a definer. So I don't think they should have put defining on the front of this, but it is a good product to start with. Now the product that I applied after that was the butter. And on here this says it's hydrating and it's for normal coarse hair. And I get why they say it's for coarse hair, because this is extremely thick. Since this says hydrating, you would assume that I would have put this on first. But I didn't put this on first because the texture to me didn't give me enough slip. And for me, when I do like my wash and goes, I liked for my first product to give me a ton of slip so I can finger detangle my hair at the same time. So this is not a good product to finger detangle because it's so thick. It's kind of has like a waxy texture once you put it in your hair, so you kind of have to re-wet your hair once you put it in because it's so freaking thick. So don't put this in damp hair. I would recommend putting this in super wet hair, and that's when you're going to get the most out of this product. Because I feel like a leave-in conditioner you can put in like damp hair or something, or like your gel you can put in damp hair. But for me, this butter, your hair needs to be like soaking wet. So I found myself having to kind of respray certain areas of my hair when I went in with the butter. But it is super moisturizing. It does say hydrating on the front, so this is not a styler. But it did leave my curls really moisturized and just prepped for the final step. So far so good. I like both of them. I like the Smoothie as well as the butter. If I had to say which one I prefer, I would say I prefer the Smoothie just because it glides through my hair so much easier. And I feel like the butter is really good, like I said, if my hair is super, super wet, for hydrating purposes. So I probably could have applied this first if I would have just like resprayed my hair down like super wet because it was damp, because it was like in like a microfiber towel before I started. If I would have like resprayed my whole head down, I probably could have applied this first. But I decided to apply the Smoothie first, like I said, because it has like way better slip than this as far as like finger detangling, if that's something that you like to do. Because I'm not somebody that likes to use combs when I'm working with my curly hair. I just prefer to use my fingers. And the only time I pick up my Denman brush is when I style, which brings me to the next product, which is the final step that I did, which was the jelly. Now the jelly, I would have to say, is my favorite product out of all 3 of these. On the front it says shaping, and it says all hair types. So I'm guessing they made it like this so you can pair the jelly with either the butter if you have coarser hair, and you can pair the jelly with the Smoothie if you have fine to normal hair. But I just used all 3 for the purpose of this video. But this jelly is so bomb. I was kind of surprised when I started using it though, because the texture is thicker than I thought. I thought it would be, I mean, it does say jelly on the front. It's not a gel, it's a jelly. And jelly is a lot thicker than a regular gel. Gel is like more smooth, a little bit more sticky. This jelly is super defining. It makes your curls pop like no other. Like, as you can see, my curls are definitely popping right now. And the jelly smells the best to me too, if you guys care about smell. I mean, most of us with curly hair, it's all about the smell. But the other two have a very like soft scent, softer than normal for Garnier Fructis, because I feel like they're known for their smells. Like the butter is not all that as far as smell, but the Smoothie, it's like a nice soft scent. But I feel like Garnier Fructis are known for their smells, and those two products are like very lackluster in scent, but the jelly smells really good. Now back to how this performs. This made my curls so defined, and when I used it along with my handy dandy Denman brush, it just made them pop so nice. Like my curls like instantly came alive with this jelly and my Denman brush together. It was like magic. This jelly is absolutely amazing. I love it. The texture is still kind of weird to me because I mostly, if I use a gel or jelly type product, is not as thick as this. Like this is like a very thick product. Like I'm doing this and none of it's coming out. Like most jellies would like, or gels like kind of slide out. Well, most of the ones I use, they're not this thick. This almost reminds me of like a thick applesauce texture. I know that sounds kind of weird, but this is just what it reminds me of. This just reminds me of like applesauce. I don't know why, it just does. But out of all three of these products, I think that this jelly will give you like the best results. And you can just pair this with like your favorite leave-in or your favorite butter. Even though the Smoothie and the butter are really good, I feel like they're worth trying to see how you would like them. But if I had to pick my favorite out of all three, it would be the jelly. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did, because you guys know I'm more of a like lotion kind of styler girl. Like I like my Miss Jessie's stylers. Kendra is more of a jelly type girl, but I think this is gonna be my new go-to this summer, because y'all know as far as gels, like I really like my Jessie Curl gel and my Kinky Curly gel. Like y'all know I've been using Kinky Curly for almost a decade, like so freaking long. But this jelly is up there with my Kinky Curly gel, and that's saying a lot, because like that gel works in my hair like no other. If you use the Kinky Curly gel before, you know it makes your curls super hard and you have to scrunch out the crunch. This to me gives like just as good a definition as the Kinky Curly gel, but you don't really have to do a whole lot to scrunch out the crunch. Like my hair was crunchy but not hard, if that makes sense. This product is just 5 stars in my book. If I have to star all of them, the jelly gets 5 stars. The Smoothie gets 3.5, 4, 3.5, 4, and then the butter gets a solid 3 for me. I don't know. The reason I'm saying the butter gets a 3 is just because I have mixed emotions on it. Like I'm in the middle with it, because like kind of felt waxy in my hair at certain times, and then I had to re-wet it. It's just not as easy as a product to work with. And for me, when I'm doing a wash and go, I need my products to be easy to work with. One thing I do like about all 3 products is that they're 98% derived from natural ingredients, which is great if you're looking for inexpensive products that has good ingredients in it. Because I'm not gonna lie, the natural hair aisle, Kendra and I spend a lot of time on it, but those products can get very pricey because they take longer to make because of the natural ingredients in them. But Garnier Fructis is a very inexpensive brand. So if you guys are interested in using products that has like less harsh chemicals in it, but you're not trying to break the bank, then I highly recommend to try these for that reason. But I'm telling y'all, this gel is going to change your life. Well, jelly. I'm so used to saying gel. This jelly is going to change your life. I have a little shrinkage, but I don't really care, because I don't know, shrinkage doesn't really bother me because I know how long my hair is. So it's not like, oh my god, shrinkage. So if you don't really like shrinkage, I wouldn't recommend using a Denman brush, because it's going to give you shrinkage. So now that Kendra and I are back curly, we're going to be doing a lot more curly hair reviews for you guys. And we have so many new products that we've been trying. Some of them are worth talking about, some of them are not worth talking about. We literally give so much stuff away because like I feel like more stuff doesn't work on my hair than the things that do. So I'm very selective when it comes to curly hair products because I don't know, I just feel like my curly hair is very bougie, and people say go natural, it'll save you money. Whoever said that has lost their mind, because going natural is very expensive. But yeah, I don't want to talk y'all's ear off. I just wanted to share my thoughts on these 3 products with you guys because they've been sitting on my vanity for quite some time now. Because Garnier did send these to me, but I will be buying another jar of this jelly because, like I said, I'm shocked. But yeah, that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one.